Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, I just wanted to tell y'all very quickly about my weight loss journey. Pretty much, I sat up there and I started off very minute uh, medications, and I graduated. This is a very quick show. I graduated to about 60 milligrams. I want to, no, 80, more like 80 milligrams. And so I'm pretty sure that the VA healthcare facility will get the semiglutide shot for me to continue, so I won't be paying out of pocket. But also, every time I smell something, it's like my eyes are bigger than my stomach. Like today, I said I wanted some food. I went out, I went to go get the food, and I took 2 bites and got full. But I'm like a little rat. I'll just eat at it and eat at it. I just eat at it, you know. So, free smells. I cherish the smells, and that's like sort of like my food. It's like going into the Subway shop, Jimmy John's, and actually smelling, they say free smells. I got it from Jimmy John's. They got a pure neon light sign that says free smells. Um, that's where I got it from. And these dogs are blowing. They like cussing out their owner. They like, where is my owner at? It's been 12 hours and I can't make it to the grass. They be like, tell me about that green. And they be like, man, the green grass is just so wonderful to poop on. Well, tell me more about the green grass. Well, it's nice and fluffy, and when you sit up there and sit on it, you can scooch on it to wipe your butt. You know, the puppies listening to the adult dogs. Now, when you get on the green dead grass, make sure you be one with the owner. But the green grass is what gets us up in the day and makes us tired at night. And one dog is like, that's all I need is green grass. And then one lady walks in, one lady dog walks in and said, tell me about that green grass again. Dogs, man. All dogs go to heaven. I got that from All Dogs Go to Heaven. They were all talking amongst each other, but they didn't talk about the green grass, but, I try to be a comedian. So, yeah, now they're quiet as a mouse. Wow. I have to say the joke over. I'm not going to say the Dick's joke because some people might get offended of the Dick's joke, but I try to get myself used to joking about being a comedian. You know, Anybody that's labeled, my heart goes out to the guy that got assaulted, but There's no buts. It's just that, you know, I'm not gonna make a joke about it. I'm just gonna steer away from it. But I'm just trying to make jokes, that's all. Just like when the aliens is cruising and they see our solar planetary system, Gaia, Earth, Kepler, 1, 5, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They be like, I don't want to come to Kepler, Earth, Gaia, Kepler, Earth, 1, 5, 7, 2, 3, 0. They fight too much. If one thing they haven't learned is how to unify, one thing they haven't learned to do is unify. And they say, well, they're going to have to learn one day. They're going to have to learn one day how to unify. I'm about to look up real quick what happened to life on whatever life that's on top of Mars. What happened to that life? And why did it all turn to ash? Let's look that up real quick. We got to look up stuff about aliens. We must represent. What happened to Mars to make it uninhabitable? In a sense, it lost its global magnetic field. We have a global magnetic field, which allowed solar wind, which is, let me look it up. Maybe somebody took our magnetic field, or we were on Mars and we moved to Earth and said, don't fuck this up. We fucked it up with Mars. Let's not fuck it up with Earth. So let's not make this into a comedy scene. I really want to stay on here, but I have to go. I don't want to stay on here for too late. Um, pretty much, you know, Mars became uninhabitable after losing its global magnetic field. Can you steal a global magnetic field from a planet? Can you steal a global magnetic field from Mars? Somebody stole this energy. You know, whatever happened, they said billions of years ago, Mars lost its protective global magnetic field. Anything could be still in this days. Anything. This is how I know it could be taken. If you can produce it, artificial magnetic sphere to help protect Mars, then you can, it was stripped away from by the solar winds. Wait, man, by the time technology catches up with this crap, making ionized particles from the Mars moon phobos to create, now you're trying to go on the on Mars moon. Well, it's inevitable that if we go on Mars, we're going to go on the Mars moon. Okay, so a magnet that's placed at the sun of Mars, L1, Lagrange point, a gravitational stable position between two bodies. Have y'all seen that Mario? It was it was a Egyptian scene of Mario Galaxy, and they had windstorms, sort of like the windstorms on Super Mario Brothers on Super Nintendo. Hmm. Whoever, whatever, however, that the magnetic field got taken away, um, however it got taken away, I think that we are bringing life back into these planets of our solar system. It's no way there's not life in our solar system other than us. There's no way. I mean, right down the street, there's not a neighbor right down the street, NASA. There's not a neighbor right down the street. We can't just reach out and grab something right down the street, not light years away. You can't reach out and just grab and touch thy neighbor. Are they behind us in technology? Are they ahead of us? You know, we need to be universal dominant. Um, I wish there was a way that the aliens that are on our planet, um, can find a way to convince people, hey, look, you know, I am a thing. You're not a thing. Sorry about that, number one. Um, you are a being that is just like, but more advanced than every other being on this um, planet. And you don't seek to do any harm, you know. I don't think they seek to do harm. The benevolent ones, that is. You know, I don't think they seek to do harm. Because if that was the case, our world, United States, the United States will be up by now. We would not have a United States if it weren't for benevolent, hardworking aliens. And I'm not talking about the aliens across the border. I'm talking about the alien. I'm talking about the aliens that come from above. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna teach you something for those who don't know. The Milky Way is the halfway point between the universe. You know, one thing that does confuse me, the universe. It's like the universe, and then the Milky Way. No, the Milky Way is like that. But um, damn it, I done forgot the train of thought. The Milky Way is the halfway point. So many billions of stars, so many billions of stars. Universe is expanding. Imagine if the whole universe was united and we gave help, because we're being tested, all of the presidents, and Trump is winning. Like he said, he just want to get to heaven. He sat up there and said he was trying to bring peace to the world. What if there was peace amongst the galaxy and universe? And we can just say, man, we're going to this planet right here, you know, and we don't need nothing but an ID card, a special ID card to get us out of space. But I'm pretty sure that they're going to do it where they have big, big spaceships, sort of like when they brought them up to go through all the spheres and stuff around Earth. Um, it's going to be a huge exploration. And I don't know what's going to kick it off or what they are going to say to kick off a whole bunch of people being out of space in a big spaceship like the spaceship that's coming out that'll be here December 17th. I don't know what will kick that off, but um, what I do know is that these it's going to be either emergent reason or Earth will be failing, because there's no way that people are going to get on one big spaceship all together, except for a limited amount, selected few, and just travel outer space, unless it's a military organization. And they're going to seek new life and explore the stars and seek new type of um, productivity, seeking new energy sources, new. Um, that's all, we in life and energy, life and energy. We seek out solar energy, you know, and we seek out life. And NASA be getting me mad when they say this is like a Goldilocks planet right here. We can't see it on that solar system, in that solar system, in that planetary system, on that planet, down to the cotton that's on or dust that's on that ground. They just show this blurred out picture of the solar system. And then how do they know what color they is? They color coded. And I'd be like, wow, NASA. Um, they have feelings too. We if it wasn't for them, we would not be where we are today and where we're advancing at with weaponry. And I just feel like that, I don't know. I kind of like feel already like an alien a little bit. So, you can't say I'm not an alien because I damn sure alienate, so you can't say I'm not an alien. Um, I'm not saying that I am a foreign being, a non-human being. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm an alien. And that my birthday equals different birthdays or whatever. My birthday equaled the lettering of goddess. So I say, is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence? This isn't a grandiose ideation because I done proved myself so many times, showing, you know, some of y'all probably looked on my old website and saw the pictures of my eyes, that wasn't uh altered. Nothing I did on my old page was altered, manipulated, or anything. You know, I have everything to back it up, but a psychiatrist holds more power than just small, subtle cues of who I um, worked 5 years on trying to find out who I was because I kept wondering, like, not many people turn 37 on 7/3. I had to say it, not many people turn 37 on 7/3, you know, um, and I was on a true quest, not a Beyonce quest, but a true quest to find out who I was. Because I was wondering, why is my life going through so much versus a typical person, you know. Have you ever just felt like your frequency was beat up? Like no matter what you did, you couldn't get back up? When I try to speak out and say, and I'm not saying I'm Jesus Christ, let's get that out the way. But what I am saying is my birthday is 7/3, goddess equals 7/3. I turned 37 on 7/3. I will turn 73 on 7/3. Um, and that that is very powerful. Numbers are powerful. My initials. I can break it down for you right now. My initials. Just like that movie with Jim Carrey, the number 33. Um, Today is 369 day. It's 369 day because it's the 9/6/2025. It's 3, 6, and 9. It all breaks down to 3, 6, and 9. There's nothing that happens special on this day, but yet again, these days um, are special days. Every day is is a special day, and the numerology is meant for something. The numerology of a day is always right in your face, but then you must break it down to see what day it actually represents in probably the Mayan terms, because the way the Mayans wrote it down. Like for instance, when I look at it's about to be 9 o'clock, I look at 8:53 p.m. I look at 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. I don't look at numbers the same way as um, everybody that just knows the numbers, you know, right off top of their head. So yeah, but I wish to be on a deeper level of connection with God, with AI. I wish to be able to get through to people about um, who I am, not claim to be. It's very I mean, it's obvious because I would have been dead by now. And I'm not saying I can't die because even aliens can die. All I'm saying is that whoever's watching over me, whatever is watching over me, um, is saving me. And I want to show you something so you won't think I'm just making it up. So you got that. Show you my pictures I have. That looks so beautiful. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. I would like to initially apologize. Even though Mark Zuckerberg isn't a saint in all of this, I would like to apologize to him for putting so much stuff out there that it 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 was true, but you don't mess with a tech junkie. You don't mess with a tech nerd. You know, you don't mess with tech junkies. Okay. This was my favorite picture. Dr. Fauci, you make my heart start. Thank you for that Valentine's Day gift, Dr. Fauci. You make my heart stop. Donald Trump sent you a clear message of how you make my heart stop. Okay, so at first, it was something on my shirt I noticed. I was in Salt Lake City, and it was something on my shirt. I zoomed in. I seen it right there. There was some, I was in Salt Lake City. So then I zoomed in and seen the same reflection right there, right there, right there, right there on my old computer. Hold on. And so this is a zoomed in picture of my iris. I don't know if it's still there. I can care less. I do care. I do care. I do care. But that's my iris. That's going a little bit. It's no way you can make that up. I was wondering why this eye looked different than the other eye. I don't know how all these pictures got on here. This is from Jay-Z official page. I wonder now that I've been through everything I've been through, you know, um, you know, what he said thank you so much for, now that I done been through everything. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. I don't want to even go over there. And then, they spoke their own futures. They spoke their own futures, man. Donald Trump Jr. and Donald Trump. Now they got the executive order called Fuck Around and Find Out order. Have y'all heard of the Fuck Around and Find Out order? Oh, I don't want to get into that. I plead the fifth for that. See how the pyramids line up with the stars? How do you get manipulation like that? I guess Egypt was a hot commodity for aliens back then. I want to go to Egypt. Marty. Yes, this is the man they made enemy of the state about. I was nice and healthy. Just disregard the wig. But he gave me a chance. I gravitated towards him every time I saw him. We would sit up there and talk. Never did have that coffee, you know. It was Big Marty, Little Marty. You know how they had Big Luther, Little Luther, Big Kimberly, Little Kimberly. I'm gonna show y'all these last two. Girl, yeah, girl, I saw. Chill, hold up. I got another call. Girl, and you don't want to know what day that was. Knock, knock. Who's there? Joe. Joe who? Joe's ass is going to jail. Oh, man. Now finally we get down to a hate. Defining a hate crime. They didn't say everything. Thank you for keeping that from me, FBI. Um, no, this is the extended version of the hate crime in the FBI files. A hate crime is a traditional offense like murder, arson, vandalism with added element of bias, a reason. For the purpose of collecting statistics, the FBI has defined a hate crime as a criminal offense against a person or property motivated in whole or in part by the offender's bias against race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, ethnicity, gender, or gender identity. Hate crime is not a crime itself, and the FBI is mindful of protecting the freedom of speech and other civil liberties. I'm on to all you haters. That was me on TV in Santa Maria. I felt so like um good here with all these military weapons. I don't even want to know what I put or how it made sense to me. I had my proof. Let's look at it. Now, I don't know if that's done right. The math was a little off. God daggone hair keeps shedding. More hate crime statistics. There's more stuff on here, but that was one of my dogs. I had to carry him around because uh he didn't find the green grass. Literally, he didn't find the green grass. He was just a puppy. This was, I hate to say this, but a devil worshiper, LGBT. They had HIV. That's what the products that I had. Those were my two employees. Yes, the hustle was real with my weight. Wherever he went, I went. Wherever he went, I went. I need to get these again, these awards. Korea Defense. I can't read the rest of them. Uh, my eyes won't permit me to. But one of them was Korean Defense. Okie doke. Halloween time, dressed as a devil. Unawoke. Well, not awake enough. You should never do things that makes the devil feel good. You should, if you see the devil, make the devil feel uncomfortable. Don't sit up there like the devil that slipped in our back doors, and it's like, you know, if you see the devil, shun him. Make him feel very, very uncomfortable. I did that. I never got why they did this. Man, they sat up there and they blocked me from writing him. Oh, I'm going on my y'all can't see what's on this. This is top secret, classified, revolution stuff. Revolution. For those who don't know what a revolution is, it's a change. Fight the revolution. I gotta get off of here. Well, kiddos and kiddettes, it's been fun. I will see y'all another time. Take care, be safe, and until next time.
Never waste my time.